Hey, everybody. Yeah, that's right. La Habra, California, birthplace of the Haas avocado. You heard it first. At first, I was confused that James asked me to do the transplant show because I was like, maybe people are native here. But then I was like, that's another show, Julia. That's another show. Calm down. No, I moved here 10 years ago. I was 29 years old. I was a club rat. I was up in the 3 Portland clubs when I first got here. Yeah, but I've matured. I've grown. And so now it's coming back to bite me in the ass, literally, because I'm suffering from what's best described as grind dancing flashbacks. Yeah, do you guys know what this is? If you don't, essentially what that means is anytime I hear Outkast on the radio, I just feel phantom dicks just like pushing into my butt. Hey, right? Hey, I just turned 39 this month, and I feel like, oh, thank you. I feel like no one warned me, like no one told me the closer you get to 40, how good peeing feels. Yeah, it's true. I'm so embarrassing every time I go to the bathroom. I swear, I sit down and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. Woo! I come out, there's always a little lady saying, I'll have what she's having. It's too much, you guys. I also, turning 40, something happened to me. I got diagnosed with something called PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Has anybody ever heard of it? Do you have it? Oh, you know what that means. We're sisters. CYSTERS, sisters. Isn't that adorable? I know it's so patronizing for something that affects 1 in 10 women, right? Sisters. No, it actually sucks. The side effects include infertility. It causes me to gain weight in my stomach, chin hair, chin acne, male pattern baldness. They should have just told me I was turning into Danny DeVito. You're surprised. I'm surprised. I didn't see that coming at all. Because I'm Mexican. I'm Latina. I thought I was going to grow up to be Selena. But you guys, I'm not. I'm growing up to be Yolanda. Her murderer. You guys, if you don't know that joke, Google it when you go to the bathroom. It's fucking good. With this haircut, oh, you're going to lose it. I know, trust me, it'll hit later. It'll hit home real good. I was on OPB this month. Thank you. Want to know why? They asked me because I'm Mexican. Really, no. If you were brown in Portland, get ready. You're going to be on the radio. It is coming. And what they really wanted, they wanted somebody who grew up in a gentrified area with white people. And I grew up in LA. Everybody's brown. So I lied, because I really wanted to be on the radio. You know? So I knew my assignment. I had to really lay it on thick. So they're like, Julia, tell me about your childhood. And I was like, whew. It was hard. When I hung out with my Mexican family, being 4th generation, I felt too white. And then when I hung out with my white friends, I just felt too brown. I couldn't win. I never felt whole. You guys, they ate it up. So many of my friends called me, I'll be back. No, they loved it. And I was so horny for myself. I was like, oh my God, Julia, you were a wordsmith. You were so good, right? And then a couple hours later, I was eating dinner. And then I was like, oh shit. Those weren't my words at all. That's just the speech Edward James Olmos gives at the end of Selena. I had plagiarized a whole movie. And no one knows. In Portland, you guys don't know about brown people sometimes. I just do full George Lopez sets now. It's what I do. I chihuahua. He doesn't even say it. He doesn't even say it. What else is going on? Oh, I feel like I'm a true Portlander. I am officially obsessed with my dog. It's adopted, don't worry. Stop your judgmentalness. And I got something called a furbo. Do you guys know what this is? It's a $200 baby monitor for your dog. It is the fanciest gift I have ever gotten. And it like comes with all these gadgets on this app. So I was like, sweet, I'm always on my phone. I love my dog. When I'm not home, I'm just gonna stare at her 24/7. That's it. But you guys, watching your dog when you're not home is so depressing. It's like watching your dog on suicide watch. No, I kid you not, my dog's like this. But don't worry, this app makes it better because you could throw it a tree. And so I throw it a tree and it goes whoosh. Now my dog's looking around. And I was like, okay, so I start talking to her. I press in the button and I was like, oh, Penny, Mama, love you. And now she's looking around even more aggressive. And now I've realized I've given my dog anxiety. But I've also realized I've turned into Jigsaw from the Saw franchise. I know, I can't get enough. It's so much power. I'm now putting thumbtacks in there. I'm just kidding. I'm hanging out with my dog. It's Portland. You know the type. I also started yoga. Who does yoga out here? Right? Is anybody anti-yoga? Well, I can't see you. I guess there's somebody. I saw like a flicker of a wrist. Well, listen, don't be. I used to be anti-yoga, and I didn't realize you could just go to class and lay down, and no one cares. They don't yell at you at all. It is amazing. You can walk down the street with the mat. Everyone thinks you're hot shit. You don't have to do anything. So I got a Groupon to one of the fanciest places in Portland. It doesn't matter which one, pick it. That's where it happened. So I show up, and in the front, and the counter was like this cute little, like, 22-year-old blonde-headed girl. And she's like, last name, please. I said Corral, Corral. And she's like, oh, my God, that is amazing. Is that what your parents do? I know. I was very confused, too. I was like, is that what they're still teaching you at Portland Public School? Is that what they're teaching you on TikTok? But also, she was very cool, and I didn't want to disappoint her and tell her they just worked in HR. You know? So I went with it. I was like, yeah. But while I was like laying down for my namaste nap, I thought about it. Like, if I could be named after who my parents were and what they did, what would my name be? You know, have you ever thought about it? It came to me. If I was named after my father, my name would be Julia Self-Righteous Recovered Addict. Yeah, but if I was named after my mother, my name would be Julia. I wasted your inheritance on tchotchkes at Ross. A lot of hyphens, right? It's all right, I'm Mexican. I have a couple. What else is going on? I work from home, and they're like threatening to like make me go back into the office, and I don't want to do that. It's because, first of all, I love being naked 24/7, right? But I look like really young sometimes, and like all my 22-year-old coworkers are always trying to be my best friends. And it's so annoying because I'm just trying to like watch my soaps. I still watch soaps, right? On like my iPad. And they're always like, they'll like ask me stupid questions. They'll be like, Julia, what's your favorite Disney Channel movie? And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, your favorite Disney Channel movie. And I was like, I don't have one. They're like, no, everybody has one. I was like, no, they don't, Michaela. No, they don't. Because when I was growing up, Disney Channel was premium, and premium costs money, and my parents were way too cheap to buy me that shit. So it's like, thanks for bringing up my shitty childhood. Do you want to talk about my father's affair now? I'm going to leave it with something positive. I always like to leave it with positive. I'm a positive person. You know, everybody's like, you should be a life coach. That's your calling. And everybody's always asking me the same thing. Julia, how do you have so much confidence? And I said, that's easy. I'm chesty, I'm chubby, and I'm Latina. And that's 3 Pornhub categories. Right? Yeah. It's easy to have confidence when you know some creep's always going to want you. And one of you creeps can buy me a drink tonight. Thank you guys so much.